What if paradise wasn't just a vacation destination, but an entire country shaped by the ocean? Welcome to the Bahamas, a nation of crystal clear waters, white sand beaches, and over 700 islands scattered across the Atlantic. But beyond the resorts and postcards, the Bahamas has a fascinating story, one shaped by geography, culture, tourism, and the challenges of climate change. Let's dive in. The Bahamas is an archipelago located in the Atlantic Ocean, just southeast of Florida and north of Cuba. It consists of about 700 islands and over 2,000 cays, but only around 30 are actually inhabited. The capital, Nassau, sits on New Providence Island and serves as the political, economic, and cultural center of the country. Geographically, the Bahamas is unique because it's made mostly of low-lying limestone islands. There are no rivers. Fresh water comes from underground aquifers. Much of the land is just a few meters above sea level. And then there's the water. The Bahamas sits on shallow underwater plateaus, creating some of the clearest waters on Earth, with visibility often exceeding 60 meters. You'll also find natural wonders like blue holes, deep underwater sinkholes, coral reefs teeming with life, and the tongue of the ocean, a deep ocean trench just offshore. But this beauty comes with risk. Being low-lying makes the Bahamas extremely vulnerable to hurricanes and rising sea levels. The Bahamas has a population of around 400,000 people, with the majority being of African descent, tracing back to enslaved Africans brought during colonial times. The official language is English, but you'll often hear Bahamian Creole, a vibrant and expressive dialect. Culturally, the Bahamas is energetic, rhythmic, and deeply rooted in community. One of the most iconic cultural traditions is Junkanoo, a colorful street parade filled with music, dancing, elaborate costumes, and drums. It takes place on Boxing Day and New Year's Day and is a huge part of national identity. Music plays a major role in everyday life, with styles like rake and scrape using instruments like saws and goatskin drums. Food is another big part of Bahamian culture. Dishes often revolve around seafood, especially conch, which is used in salads, fritters, and stews. Hospitality is a defining trait. Tourism has shaped a culture that's welcoming, warm, and service-oriented. The Bahamian economy is heavily dependent on two main sectors. Tourism is the backbone of the economy, accounting for a large portion of GDP and employment. Millions of visitors arrive every year, many through cruise ships docking in Nassau or visiting private islands. Luxury resorts like Atlantis Paradise Island have become global attractions, offering water parks, marine habitats, and high-end experiences. The Bahamas is also known as an offshore financial center, attracting international banking and investment due to its tax policies. But there are challenges. Because the economy relies so heavily on tourism, global events like pandemics can cause major downturns. Natural disasters can damage infrastructure and reduce visitor numbers. Hurricanes, like Hurricane Dorian, have shown how quickly economic progress can be disrupted. In response, the government has been working to diversify by investing in digital finance, sustainable tourism, and renewable energy. Looking ahead, the Bahamas faces a mix of opportunity and urgency. Opportunities: expanding ecotourism and marine conservation, becoming a leader in sustainable island development, and growth in fintech and digital banking. Challenges: rising sea levels threatening low-lying islands, increasing intensity of hurricanes, and economic dependence on tourism. Climate change is perhaps the biggest long-term concern. Entire communities could be at risk if sea levels continue to rise. But the Bahamas is also taking action, investing in climate resilience, stronger infrastructure, and environmental protection. There's also a growing focus on preserving coral reefs, which are essential not just for biodiversity, but for protecting coastlines and supporting tourism. The Bahamas is more than a vacation destination. It's a nation shaped by the ocean, rich in culture, dependent on tourism, and facing some of the most pressing environmental challenges of our time. From the vibrant streets of Nassau to the quiet beauty of its outer islands, the Bahamas tells a story of resilience, identity, and adaptation. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into countries around the world. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.